Hello there, and I hope you are doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the Metamorph Lost Sector solo and flawless on legendary difficulty. Timestamps are in the description below. This sector can be found in the Throne World. Spawn in the Quagmire and turn straight to your left. Follow the edge of the map until you reach this pathway that will lead you into the miasma. In the middle of the area will be ruins along the cave entrance that leads into the sector. Remember, there isn't a flag outside the sector you will first need to complete it normally in order to unlock the higher difficulties. This sector contains overloads and unstops. The threat is arc and there is only one solar shield at the start, with arc shields appearing later on. During the recording of this video, the surge was arc and strand. That might be different for you. The surges are on a weekly rotation, so always double check whether surges are match your subclass or weapons to the same element to deal extra damage. Moving on to loadouts. I ran this sector on all three characters, and these are the loadouts I used. For overloads, I used Lumina, Lemonarch, Fawn, and machine guns, whilst for unstops I ran Riptide, Plug 1, and Cartesian. Now you don't need the same weapons or armor pieces as me. This is where you can see a variety across the board to show you that you can complete the sector with anything you want and whatever you are comfortable with. Use the same loadouts and weapons or mix and match, your choice. Now into mods, starting with a class item. Run any of the mods that help reduce your ability cooldowns using different abilities or powerful attraction to help collect nearby orbs. You could also run the mods proximity ward and healthy finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods that help with your ability regen when picking up orbs of power. You could also run scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a concussive dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades, or a sniper resist mod as there are quite a few snipers throughout the sector. Also, you can either run an arc resist mod because incoming arc damage is increased by 25%, or a void resist because there will be a lot of void grenades. For your gauntlets, run any mods that boost your ability regen or create orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy ammo finder mod on along with some ashes to assets to get a super back on grenade kills or hands on for melee kills. This is what I used, so either copy it or use it as a template to make your own. Once again, you do not need the same weapons, armor, subclasses, or even mods as me to complete this lost sector. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. The strategy I'm going to show you can work on all three classes. When you spawn in, you'll be inside a large cave filled with a whole bunch of Scorn, including Lurkers, Ravagers, Raiders, Captains, and 2 Overload champs. Use the front walls for cover to dispose of the closest overload, but be careful because once you announce your presence, you will be rushed by stasis Ravagers. Once done, use the hill to get shots on the Lurkers and Raiders to the back left and right sides of the cave. Try not to expose yourself too much on that hill to not get triple tapped by all the snipers at once. The second overload will be hiding on the left side on the far side of a wall in the middle of a room. Sometimes it can rotate towards you, but for the most part it will stay in that location. Amongst some of the last adds within the area will be snipers and an arc shielded knight at the exit. Use the left and right sides to get angles on the adds as well as the crystals. There will be 3 of them in total and you need to destroy them to take down the shield on the knight. Proceed forward and begin breaking this hive debris that is blocking the tunnel, but do not jump down. Waiting underneath you will be an overload and some adds. Also, there will be some screeps that will spawn a little later. If you wait for a bit, the screeps will spawn and the overload will eventually rotate to you. You can then use the high ground to dispose of it. Otherwise, you can jump down and kill it inside the tunnel, but be careful of your surroundings for any spawning screeps. Behind that overload will be an Unstop champ, but it will usually just sit there, so use the wall on your right for cover to safely peek around and kill it. Behind that Unstop will be a barricade and there's a little ledge on the left that you can use to stand on to shoot over the top. You will again need to break 3 crystals here. Personally, I like to jump onto these ledges on the left and right sides to get better angles on the crystals. Just be careful because they don't have a lot of cover and you need to be quick. You are now in the boss area. You will need to jump down into the area to spawn the boss. With it will arrive the last Unstop champ and some Ravagers. Focus on the Ravagers first, followed by the Unstop. Use the pillars around the room for cover and just rotate, keeping the boss on the opposite side from you. Whatever you do not jump down into the middle because that is a pit. Once you are ready, break the 3 crystals and damage the boss. If you aren't quick enough, it will regain its shield and more Ravagers will spawn along with another 3 crystals to break. This will keep happening until you kill the boss. What you can do is try to break the crystals and then stun the champ next to the boss, at which point you can use your supers to take them both out at once. And there you have it, that's how you complete the Metamorph Lost Sector solo and flawlessly on legendary difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.